MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today. They're going to have the test of facing the old knuckleball. Some of these guys might knock on the manager's office and ask for the day off. That's what I would want. It's like trying to hit a paper airplane. The old adage is see it high, let it fly. See it low, let it go. You'll see a lot of chases in the dirt, and this pitcher's going to let you know real early if he's got the good one working today.
Stepping into the box, Jose Iglesias. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. Hit out towards second. Alomar has it. And there's one away.
In the second spot tonight, the left fielder, number 8.
Next up for Detroit, Mikie Mantle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Knuckleball upstairs, dangerous pitch taken for a strike. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are two gone. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera.
First baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. And the knuckler got him swinging, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Nothing for the Tigers in their half of the first. Kansas City coming to bat. Stay tuned to MLB Network. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
At the plate, Kenny Lofton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Royals, designated hitter, Kenny Lofton.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Martin. He's there and records the first out. Digging in now for Kansas City, Wade Boggs. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Into the box, Harmon Killebrew. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Boggs on second. Griffey is over at first with one away. Ready on 0-2. Oh, he gets around on the fastball here and drives it out to deep left center field. And this will get over the wall. It's gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. His first homer here in the series. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Standing in now, Mike Piazza. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
In now, Reggie Jackson. Back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Amarista's got it. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 4-0 KC. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. First pitch on its way. Knuckleball floating dangerously high and missing. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike. One and two, here it comes. Fouled off. The 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Popped him up. Killebrew has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, right fielder.
Stepping in, Jim Adduci. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner. To short. Banks has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail here 4-0. Settling in now, Roberto Alomar, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer to the left side. Iglesias is there. Amarista on to first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Pulled right center field. Martin is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the Royals, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Standing in, James McCann. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
Batting 8. Center
Now in the
fielder,
box,
number 12,
Leonis Martin.
Leonis Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a pop-up now, and no one will get this one. The 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
This is line to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Into the box now, Alexi Amarista, and he fouls this one off. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Ken Griffey Jr. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey
First pitch of the
Jr.
at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Amarista, and the throw to first is in time, one gone.
First baseman number 3.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Mata's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Up next for the Royals.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Piazza. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Aducci moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They lead it 4-0. Into the box now, Jose Iglesias comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jose Iglesias.
Here comes the first pitch, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Griffey waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Mikey Mata. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a knuckleball and a tough take. It just missed inside. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
First baseman number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera. NIEKRO sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Banks has got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now batting, Reggie Jackson, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So coming to the plate, Ernie Banks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. Driven nicely into the gap. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
Stepping in now, Roberto Alomar. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So next to the plate for the Royals, Kenny Lofton. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mata is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Buck Farmer answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Now to the plate, Wade Boggs. He singled and later scored back in the 1st, making him 1 for 2 so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is flared out towards second. And he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short right, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Royals 7 and the Tigers nothing.
Leading off for Detroit, third baseman, NIEKRO.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And this is swung on and missed by Victor as he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
So stepping in, Jim Adduci. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's in there for strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Dan, that was a nice piece of hitting right there. He didn't try and do too much and stayed on that ball and took a knuckleball right back where it came from.
You know, and frustrating too, D-Row, as a pitcher, when you make your living off of that knuckleball. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he just rifles this one right back up the middle for a base hit.
And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Tigers leave 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr.
Leading off for the Royals, center fielder, Ken
Here's the
Griffey
first pitch
Jr.
to him. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot for Jr. His first homer so far in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Standing in now, Harmon Killebrew. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Mike Piazza.
Now at the plate, Mike Piazza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Into the box, Reggie Jackson. Into center field, line drive base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Into the box now, Ernie Banks. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Right.
Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his third RBI of the game with that base hit, Nero.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
In now, Roberto Alomar. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Royals out in front, 9-0. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Knuckleball upstairs, dangerous pitch taken for a strike. Popped him up. Banks is calling for it. 1 out.
Up next for the Tigers.
Next for the Tigers, Alexi Amarista. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 1.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. NIEKRO into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. And foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 9-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kenny Lofton. He'll get it started in the Kansas City 6th. 3rd baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch pulls this one into the air out into right field. Aducci is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side, but foul. That's a fair ball, lined to the right side. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
First baseman, number 3.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Harmon Killebrew. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Royals leave 1, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. And that'll bring up Mikie Mata. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Popped him up. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left field. Rice is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Nicholas Castellanos waits on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. His first homer here in the series, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Killebrew. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. NIEKRO sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Standing in now, Jim Adduci, as he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Popped high in the air. Banks is under it, and the inning is over. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. It's the Royals 9 and the Tigers 1. Digging in, Mike Piazza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Mike.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Amarista over to his right. One down.
Now batting. Right.
One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Into right field. That's a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box, Ernie Banks. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. Amarista on to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In now, James McCann. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Popped him up. Piazza moving to his left. He's got it one away.
Up next for the Tigers.
Coming to the plate now, Leonis Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. One out, nobody on. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
NIEKRO gets his sign. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail big. It's 9-1. Striding in once again, Jim Rice. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Left fielder, Jim.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch coming, here it is. Ripped down the first base line. Step on the bag for 1, and they'll get the tag on him at second. It's a 3-6 double play.
Batter number 7, designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kenny Lofton, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the ground to the right side. Amarista's got it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Royals bats are quiet there, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. A great shot there of famous Union Station with downtown KC in the background. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Iglesias starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Popped straight up. Alomar is there. One away. Riding in, Mikey Matza. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
And he did hit a knuckleball out in this last at-bat, and that's not an easy pitch to hit out. Sometimes that knuckleball has a mind of its own. It darts in, it darts up, it darts down and away. This guy can handle a knuckleball.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Ground ball foul down the left side. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Taken by Alomar. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals have taken their first step as they claim game one here at home. This ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Nine to 1 is the way this one ends. Kansas City jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Phil NIEKRO gets the W on the mound. Michael FULMER allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 9 runs, 16 hits, no errors, they left 5 innings. For the Tigers, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors, they left